But the first time that that bell rang was the judge hitting it with his head. and now we have to explain the crack in it. Looks like a Liberty book.
It's a rich one, and it's being written now. The themes that you all assigned us from the Texas Historical Commission back when was historic tourism, and now the focus is on things Hispanic, Spanish, Mexican, colonial period. That is the part of the history that's being uncovered right now. All the way from the Alamo in San Antonio to Mission de las Cabras, there is a rich history of ranches, things that happened all the way back to the American Revolution and before. Bernardo Galvez, one of General Washington's admirals, received cattle from ranches right here in this valley. This has been documented by Judge Tunoff in Karnes County. So the history of the courthouse, the history of this valley, right now is being revealed. And if I had dollars to spend on a courthouse, I would be thinking about this one first. It has such tremendous potential for all the things that you all are currently thinking about. And so thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
Jan, I think they've got combinations and everything.
We have to go see our jail sometimes.
Yeah.
That was
We've heard that it's.
And I don't know, have y'all read any of the history on the courthouse where it burned and the safe maintained all the records?
I just heard that history just a second ago.
That safe is over in the old jail museum now. We moved it over because of the structure in the courthouse not being on a pier and beam. Right. We moved it over there.
Well, if I could just say a few words too, I just want to thank everybody for a special day. As I said when we took the picture, we've been traveling around looking at courthouses here. A dozen courthouses. This is the 12th one I've seen in the last 3 days. And just the legacy of these buildings and what they mean to their communities is so striking. It's one of the reasons that we at the National Trust have declared the courthouses of Texas a national treasure. There's no state that has more of them. There's no state that has a better collection of courthouses. And there's no state that has a better program to preserve them, and that's the Texas Courthouse Preservation Grant Program. So many that we saw, you could see the before pictures, and then you get to experience the after, and how they brought back the beauty, the architectural distinctiveness, but also the functionality of these buildings. They're working courthouses, working very well. We saw a few too that need help, and that's something that we're kind of sharing as we go around the state too, is that about 80 courthouses have been restored through this program, and another 70 at least are ready to be restored. They have master plans in place, and there may be others. And I think there's so many reasons why this has been a success, and certainly it's about history, it's about architecture, but I've got to tell you, what it's really about is community. And when I came out this afternoon and saw everyone out there, I just got chills. Yeah. I mean, and to see all of you come together so quickly, the whole community, the elected officials, the citizens, the volunteers, the fire and safety, the police, I could tell you guys can get things done, and you get it done fast. And it was so impressive, and it was just a really special way to conclude what has been just a great tour. So I just want to thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I want to just echo, I'm Susan Gamage, and I'm with the Texas Historical Commission, and I work for the Texas Historic Courthouse Preservation Program, and I want to just thank you all again for pulling this together. I was actually in tears seeing your community come together and show the love and appreciation that you have for your building, and then once I went inside, I can certainly understand. I mean, it's an extraordinary building. And as Mark and I both pointed out, it is extraordinarily intact and in an excellent condition. I know you have some structural issues going on with the building, but those can be fixed. And we certainly hope that that you will consider participating in our grant program. I know you've been working on a master plan, and we would love to help the consultant that you have get your master plan approved by this next, we hope. There'll be another round of grant funding, and if the legislature decides to fund our program again this round, then we would have a round in the fall. And I would hope that we could get a master plan approved in time that you all could apply in the fall, because your courthouse, as intact as it is, and the age of the building, you know, we can never guarantee a project will be funded, but you have an excellent chance of scoring very, very well.
Could you say that again, please?
You have an excellent
Everybody hear that? Okay.
scoring
Now,
very,
who our
very well.
architect is, don't you, the courthouse, Alfred Johns?
Yes, oh yes.
I mean,
yes,
do I have to
absolutely.
say anything else?
And it's an extraordinary building, it really is. So we are here to help you. Anyone that wants to help work on, you know, getting the master plan approved, and I mean, we really are happy to walk through the process